Hey, thank you for joining me for the Weird Wednesday read. Okay, so this week I thought I would read on, since it's Star Wars Day, so May the 4th. I think we're maybe a day, I think it's tomorrow for us here in Australia. So I thought I'd ask on a Star Wars type question. So what I was thinking is something about how Star Wars has all different types of beings and civilizations, and they're all working together. I thought I might ask around, how much truth is in that? How much truth is in the concept that there is many different species all somewhere in the galaxy kind of working together or fighting with each other? Or if there's a, let's see, what would the word be? A galactic federation? Yes, the yes card came out. So yes, there is somewhere in the galaxy, far, far away. Okay, let's see. It is saying that it's a constructed narrative, so Star Wars is a constructed narrative. So yes, okay, so that is the case. Okay, maybe I need to back it away from Star Wars type thing, because that is a narrative, a constructed narrative. Have a little quick peek at what they're saying. So changes, lots of changes here. So maybe a little bit different to how it's portrayed in Star Wars. So it's changes. It's different to how it was and split. So it's two different ways than how it's seen in Star Wars. Okay, so let's ask the question about, say, the Galactic Federation. These cards, just want to check in with you. Is there a Galactic Federation? Okay, so what it's saying about that answer is that you need to have a very open mind. So it's saying that it is not open to everybody. It's not open to everybody, but if you've got an open mind, you're open to receive information about the Galactic Federation. So it's a place where people share gifts. They share their technology. They share, it says sharing gifts here. So sharing gifts and sharing technology. But you have to be of a certain vibration, it's saying. So it's saying that if you've got a closed mind and a low vibration, then you're never going to find anything out about the Galactic Federation. There is a hidden aspect to it. So it's hidden from everybody's view. Both of these cards are hidden, so they're both hidden. It's hidden from us humans, so us everyday kind of humans. There are people that say that they've been to the Galactic Federation, and that's what it's saying. You need to have a very open mind for that kind of thing, and you need to have very loving vibes to be able to get that interaction. And it's also saying it's a great way to learn, because it's saying they're there to teach us their gifts and teach us their ways, but it is saying that you need to have a very high vibration, a loving vibration, and you need to have an open mind and be open to receive, because otherwise, the opportunities are not going to be there for you to receive that. So it is possible to tap into off-world beings, or saying that it is possible to tap into that kind of thing, but you need to have a very open mind, a very high vibration, and you need to be open to receive, and there's a lot of learning that can be gained from it. But yeah, it's hidden from us. Okay. And that I had about Star Wars type stuff, or ETs, which is extraterrestrial. Terrestrial is terra, earth, extra earth. Okay, cards, what do you have to say about what we call extraterrestrials being of an extra earth or extra land, or extraterrestrial being, because that's territory, like terra is earth. It's a distraction. You need to have an open mind. So it's a distraction. People are too distracted to see that extraterrestrial means extra earth, terra, territorial, or Yeah, that's Earth, so extra Earth. People are too distracted to see that. And you need to expand beyond comprehension. And there's an ET. So it's a picture of an ET. And we need to expand beyond our current comprehension. So what we're comprehending ETs or aliens, this one here, to be, is different. It's different than what we are comprehending them. So it's beyond our comprehension. We can't comprehend the situation is Mars. So it is, again, for high vibration, but it's Mars, and we're distracted. So we're not, whatever it is that aliens are, they're not telling us. They're giving us some distraction of what they're saying they are. And they're all throwing all kinds of things at us, like they'll say, you know, demons or angels or, you know, from a different galaxies, but they're distracting us from the point that extraterrestrial means extra Earth. And we need to expand beyond our current comprehension of what we believe in. This here is a card of messages from the angels. So like receiving messages, kind of, it's making me think apocalypse, you know, when you get the trumpet sounds from those, from the, that we call them angels, the angels with the trumpet messages. Maybe that's connected to it. I'm going to ask, I had a dream that it was almost an apocalyptic dream. Speaking of this cards that just came out with the angels, the angels blowing the trumpet, the apocalyptic message. I had almost an apocalyptic dream last week, and I wanted to read on it. But what it was saying is, I went out to look at a beach, and it was just mud. As far as the eye could see, the ocean was mud. And I could hear, like an angel with the trumpets, and they were saying something about the waters of here meeting the waters of there. So I don't know if they said waters of the east meeting the waters of the west, or waters below meeting waters above, but it sounded almost like a Bible thing, or it sounded like God speaking. It was like a narrated voice over the top of my dreams, talking about the waters of these waters meeting the other waters. And it was scary. Everybody was scared and everybody was in a panic, and it felt apocalyptic. It felt like pure doom was about to happen. And I'm standing there, and next minute all the earth started filling up with water, and there was all clear water all around my feet. And it was like crisis averted. It didn't happen. It was like it was going to happen, but it didn't happen. So then the next night, or a couple of nights later, I was watching TikTok, and there was a thing on there about Elon Musk, and he was doing an interview with Joe Rogan that I haven't been able to find it, so I don't know the interview number to put up. So the Elon Musk interview, he was saying that he wants to go to Mars, which it's always been his dream to get to Mars. He said, Elon Musk, quote, said that he just found out there's a firmament around the Earth, and he said, we've been firing the rockets at it. So we've been launching rockets at it. So those weren't the exact words, those last bit, but the first bit, he said, I just found out there's a firmament around the Earth. Now, in my dream, I could hear something about Bible, like the Bible. They were talking about waters meeting the waters. And so I thought, I'll type in Google. I went down a Google rabbit hole, around the YouTube rabbit hole, and I typed in firmament, Bible, and waters meeting other waters. And in the Bible it says that in Genesis, I think, I'm not sure the number, I will put it in the comment in the description, that the waters of the heavens will be divided from the waters of the earth by a firmament. So that's where the waters meeting these waters came into it. So I thought, and it was pure doom, like it was an apocalyptic dream that I was having, and it was a fear of, and this was around about the time Elon Musk was launching that rocket to something. He was testing a rocket. But then in the interview, he said that they were firing rockets at the firmament. And at the time this was going on, this is when I was having the dream. I had the dream before I knew about the rocket launch, that waters were going to meet, like they were worried about waters of the heavens meeting waters of the earth. So the firmament breaking, so cracking the firmament perhaps. And that's why that's what the apocalyptic voice was saying to me about. It was apocalyptic because the waters of the heavens were about to meet the waters of the earth, and I think that was saying that they were about to break the firmament. but then the rocket didn't. But in my dream, it also said crisis averted. It didn't happen. The clear water started coming back in. So my question is there a firmament, please? I'm going to ask the cards. Is there a firmament around the Earth? Is there a firmament around the Earth, please? Okay, so a few cards have come out here. Okay, so what I'm getting from this is a healing. Okay, what that's making me think of, like a quarantine almost, like the humans quarantined away from other people. That the healing card's making me think that. This card here is a card of assistance, and you can see there's a portal in the background, a little portal where something's come through from the other side. So there's something that's come through. So it's saying that there's like this side, and then there's something, a way of coming through. So that to me does look like a firmament where something's coming through. This one here, I laughed when it came out because to me that definitely looks, she's in a bubble. So that does look like a firmament. Now here it's saying old knowledge. So this is the old knowledge. And I think that's the Bible. See the Bible there? So what that's making me say is that firmament is in the Bible quite a few times. I know it's in Genesis, but I believe it's also in the Bible a few other times as well. They try to hide it, to hide that. Okay. Here is my dream where see how the waters were clear on the ankle deep. That's what I was dreaming about. So it was like ankle deep water came in and it was clear. So it was like crisis averted. It's clear. Here it's saying there's something about higher self or fifth dimension. Higher self or fifth dimension. So it's like if there was a firmament, it's dividing the two earths. You can see here there's two, so it's like there's two different things. So it's like dividing one place from another place, or one dimension from another dimension. Here is, to me again, looks a bit like up above in the sky being a display of the horoscope. So all the different signs going around a big display, and that to me and they're pointing up to the sky. So again, that's kind of indicating it, yes. And it's like it shows all the horoscope. It's what that's showing me. Okay, but the cards are saying something's hidden. It's hidden. It says locked at this time, so it's hidden. It's hidden from us and locked at this time. So we can't have the information on that yet. We're not ready to receive that information yet. Whatever that is about that was coming through, that Elon Musk is talking about, that my dream was giving me, that is in the Bible. It's like that's been hidden from us, like it's hidden. It says it's hidden, and we're not ready to get that information yet. Sorry, I'm still trying to read while I'm picking up the cards and talk. Now this card here is about grounding and 3D Earth. So it's like they've got us very grounded on the 3D Earth, and that's where they want to keep us for now. They don't want us to think that there's another dimension. They don't want us to think that there's anything outside of a dome or a firmament. They want to just keep us grounded on 3D Earth is what they're saying here. But they're saying also here that we need to reassess that question and think of it from a different perspective. So it's like it's kind of right, but it's kind of not right as well. It's saying you need to think of it from a different perspective is what it's saying. And here is saying no joy. So that's my soft no. And that's my soft no, which means no, not in that way. So what we're thinking of a firmament being like a bubble around us, like a bubble or a dome around us. It's saying, no, it's not like that. It's not in that way. It's not like that. It's different to that. We need to think of it in a different way. But then we've got the cards talking about the third dimension and the fifth dimension. So is it a dimensional thing? But then why would Elon Musk be firing rockets at it? Okay, so I mean, I want to ask on that as well. I'm not going to ask if Elon Musk is firing rockets at it because I heard it come out of his mouth. He said he was. Has the firmament been damaged by people trying to fire rockets or missiles at it? Has the firmament been damaged by attempts to fire missiles or rockets at it, please? Yes. Okay, the answer to that is yes, it has been damaged. It's been damaged. Now, and this one here is making me think about the kaleidoscope. Is it not the kaleidoscope? The Hadron Collider? I think that's what it's called. That's making me think of that. So I don't know if that's trying to do it. That's more of a dimension thing, I think. Now it's saying that it's moving and changing, so it's always moving and changing. Saying you can feel the energy. So maybe it's an energy-based thing. But it's saying, yes, it has been damaged. So it must be a physical thing if you can damage it. Okay, this picture here is making me think he's looking down he's looking down into a globe, like there's something going on here in the globe and somebody's watching over the globe, so almost like a fishbowl. Somebody's watching what's going on in there, but also I see somebody also in the background watching over as well. So that's making me think that yes, there is almost like there's us and them. There's like one side and the other side, and one can see into our side. It's split. This is saying it's split. So just like that, it's us and them. So it's split. There is some kind of dividing. There's a divide. And the Bible said that the firmament will be put between the waters of the heavens and the waters of the earth. So there is definitely a split and there is a divide between us and them. There's a divide. Okay, here's a retreat into a cave. So that's like us locked in this cave. They're saying ask and receive. So prayer, ask and receive. Okay, will we ever... Okay. Are there lands beyond? So where we're talking about extraterrestrial, being extra Earth, could all kind of play into that as well. How they're saying like there's us and them, 3D, 5D. So that's all kind of all joining up together. And this is a holographic illusion. Holographic illusion, but I'm not sure what that question was. I'm not sure now. Oh, is there lands beyond? So if we are in like a firmament or a dome or separated, there's us and there's them. Are there lands beyond the lands that we know, please? Our Earth. Okay, so I went down very deep rabbit holes when I had that dream. So now it's made me think about things or reassess everything. And again, this is the astrology one where it's got all the zodiac, the horoscopes above us, which is the stars and the night sky stars. Changes to our home. I don't remember what I asked. Oh, are there lands beyond? Okay, balance. There's a balance to the way we are now. Lands beyond is not saying that there's lands beyond. So let me just ask it again in a more clear way, please. Are there lands beyond our known lands? Are there lands on Earth that we don't know about? Or I get this again. Another one looking into a bubble or a dome or a fishbowl. Somebody looking into other lands. higher self, the fifth dimension again, and we've got the card of the Bible. It's something being written in the Bible. Okay, saying that there's hidden from us. It's like we're locked in here. It's like being locked in a room. So maybe we're locked here. We can't get out. Here it's saying that people are seeking information, or they're seeking to get out. They're seeking, they're looking into it. And here it's saying this is the different times, 2 different time dimensions. So 2 time dimensions going on there. So inside, outside, or here and there, the different time dimensions. Crossroads. So again, it's a crossroads. It's like crossroads. A weirder crossroads where things of this is going to be uncovered. I don't think that's what it is. Cautious, looking into this kind of thing, and we're very tied down. Thank you for joining me.